Hey, good evening, all you junior varsity fans. Tonight, the junior varsity opened their season down here at Halifax, and they trail by 4, 19-15 here at halftime. So we'll be set as the teams are on the field, or on the court rather, ready to go for the second half of play. Some of these kids I do know now, and this being the first ball game, I do not have a roster, so most of the junior varsity guys that have played in the first half I did know, but not all of them. And we'll see what happens now as we get set for Coach Henninger to send out his charges here for the second half. They played very good and very well in the first half. At one point, the game was tied, and it was a 1-point and 2-point lead. And late in the second half, the Halifax Wildcats scored 2 unanswered buckets and made the score 19-15. So that's where we stand now at halftime. Many of these videos, if there are going to be junior varsity videos, will be joined in progress due to the fact that the game started at 6:15, and I'm still in Likens at my store at 6 o'clock. So obviously can't get here too early. So rather than interrupt the first half, we just begin with the second half of play. Now Halifax will have the ball to inbound. The Halifax kids, I do not have any names for them for the junior varsity. But this is Shell guarding, or rather a pass inside for 2. It's good. Let's see who we do have in there. 51 is Shell from Likens. So this is Shadle. So we have Shadle and Shell. Lentz, who has the ball now. Back over there for Shadle into the corner. He tried to go with it to, then here's a good steal underneath. The passer right out in front here for Hunter. Hunter for 2. Wouldn't go. Just a little bit short on the shot. And back with it come the Wildcats. So good steal underneath there by Shadle, I believe, and then Hunter unable to put it home. So the score remains 21-15. There's a ball blocked away nicely in there by Shadle, and he'll push it over here now for Shell, and then Shadle will take it up court. Trojans want to get set up here now and get a good bucket. We spread out the camera view here and give you an angle shot. Here comes a nice drive inside by Shell. It wouldn't go. The ball's tipped loose, picked up by Hunter. Hunter will take it right inside. Tries to put an 8-footer up, and he is blocked. And a 2-shot foul coming up here for Hunter. This is Drew Hunter, one of the Hunter brothers. George plays on varsity. I don't know if Drew will be playing at all. He is on the scoreboard for playing both varsity and junior varsity. So Drew is going to get a chance to shoot a pair here and get his team a little bit closer. First shot off the mark. But Drew gets 2, and here's his second one. Ooh, that one's not too good either. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled there by Halifax. Breaking it back quickly. 2-on-1. Shot put up and in good. This young fella here just popped that one up there, kind of leaped back as he was throwing it in. Then it bounced around and went in. 23-15, now an 8-point margin as the Wildcats start to pull away. Got a fella inside here, 42, that had scored a little bit for UD in the first half. And I'm not sure who this young fella is. Maybe I can find out. He is number 42. 42 in there is challenger for UD. As to the line goes Shell, and Dave puts his first one in. 23-16. And we'll see if Dave can go 2 for 2 from the free throw line. His second try, nope, just off the mark. Gets his own rebound with a nice play as he followed it in. Got the rebound, spins loose here for challenger. Back out here now is Shell with it again. He'll go across the court with it now. Stepping inside, pushing it over in the wing. Here is a move inside for 2. It's good. Nice move by Drew Hunter. And back with it comes the Trojans with a nice steal by Shadle. Dumps it inside for Shell for 2. Trojans with 2 quick ones. Here's another attempt at a steal as the boys team up on him, and now they're going to call it a jump, and it's going to stay UD ball. So the Trojans all of a sudden getting very, very aggressive on their own end of the court. It's 23-20. The Trojans have climbed back from an 8-point deficit to a 3-point deficit, and they can get to within 1 with a bucket here. Here's a nice shot for 3. It's good. We're tied. Well, that didn't take long. A nice bucket out there by that number 20. I think it's, well, I'm not sure. Anyway, on the other side of the court, here comes Halifax with a shot, no good. Got a tall boy sitting right here in front of me. I can't believe that. Maybe he'll move for the second game. I don't know. Anyway, another shot attempt put up, no good. Trojans look for an attempt to regain the lead here now as we're tied at 23. Came back from 11 points down. Shot from outside for three, off the mark. Rebounded in there by UD and a foul call. Foul will be on 44. To the line to shoot a pair is going to be Dave Shell of Likens. Come on, Dave. Here's Shell lining it up to put the Trojans ahead if he can. First try. Nope, not that time. He'll get another one. We're tied at 23, 4:21 left here in the third quarter. And we'll see if Dave can pop this one in and give the Trojans a lead back. That would mean a 9-point climb to take the lead. Shot is, nope, just off the mark, so it remains a tie. And back they come. Nice steal in there that time by that Lentz. I believe it is. I'm going to have to find out who that is. Here's a pass back. Shot for three. In and out. No good. Rebounded on the near wing here by Shell. Daves takes it on the baseline. Looking for a 12-footer. No good. On the rebound, it comes right there to Halifax. So the Wildcats with another opportunity to regain the lead. That was 8 points here moments ago. There's a ball loose, but picked up by Halifax. Right on the baseline. They'll dump this one. Shot good for two. 35 rolls that one up and in for the Wildcats and gives them a 2-point lead now. 25-23 Halifax by two. Here's Hunter. Hunter will drive the baseline. Lost the handle on out of bounds. It goes. They say it went off Drew. And let's see. 23 back into the ball game for UD. And timeout's going to be called by Halifax. We've got 3:35 left here in the third. And it's 25-23 Halifax by two. 20 is Smeltz out there, 23 Wetzel. We thank Jason Brandel for supplying the information to us here, so we can pick these guys up a little better. There's a nice block in there by number 11, Shadle. Aaron making a good move and picking up the block. Here they try to loop it ahead, blocked away again nicely, but Halifax recovers. Into the paint, he'll go with it. Now dump it on the wing, looking for three. No good. Rebound right in here to 34. Halifax for two. 27-23. Trojans drop back by four. And Halifax putting some forecourt pressure on, and it causes the Trojans to throw the ball out of there. So Halifax with an opportunity to increase the margin to 6 if they can get a bucket here now. Trojans had climbed back quickly from that 8-point deficit. Now see themselves trail again by 6 and maybe 8. 34 for 2. It's good. And we've got a 29-23 ball game. 6-point differential. It's a long pass down the court, shoveling right over here for Hunter. Hunter waits once, puts the shot up and in. Good. Nice pass over there from that 23 Wetzel, well, I'm not sure. I should have wrote it down. Here's a dribble inside, a shot that's good. The bucket will count, and we got a foul called. 31-25, and number 44, or number 11 rather, picks up his first. 11 will be Shadle, and he'll pick up his first personal foul. And or Shade, it says. First shot, no good. Rebounded inside there by Shell, and Dave will fight with it and get it back up court. Here is a pass on the wing. Trying to loop it back. Here it comes for Shell. Shell to the hoop for two, has it spun out of his hands. Picked up in here by Halifax. Halifax racing back with it to the hoop for two. He lays it up and in. Good. Nice drive by 15 of Halifax for two. Trojans break it down the other way. Going to the hoop for two, and a foul called. Push foul will be called, and going to the foul line will be Drew Hunter for the Trojans. Hunter's first shot was good, makes it a 33-26 ball game. Second try, in it goes, and it's 33-27. 5-point margin now for Halifax. 35 will pick up the dribble. He's in trouble, fires it out of the court. And it'll be UD ball. 1:59 left here in the third. And the Trojans getting ready to make that charge back again as they will inbound the ball. Shell will be ready to inbound here in just a moment. 20 down here. Has the ball. He'll carry it all the way down, toss it over in the wing. Shot from over in the side for 2. In and out, it's spun, no good. Rebounded high there by number 32. And Dave Shell will pick up a personal foul. 32 here for Halifax. Went up pretty darn high to get that one. Big rangy looking kid. And Halifax will inbound the ball with 1:49 left here in the third period. Long pass down the field. 42 for 2, no good. Follow-up shot by that big, lanky young fella I just mentioned is good. Here's a ball stolen away on the inbounds pass. Looking for 2, no good. Tip wouldn't go. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled, and a foul's got to be called in there. By a lot of hacking going on. And the foul is on Halifax. Misnamed Shadle before. It's Brett, or Shade before. Shadle before. It's Brett Shadle, Coach Shadle's man here, Brett. I think I called him Brother Aaron. And not only that, up on the scoreboard, they have him up there as Shade. And I'm telling you, with that haircut and everything, looked like Brett, but I wasn't sure. So it is Brett Shade. Inside, now back out. 33 in there. Remember that young fellow from last time, but he does not have a number on the board, and so I'm not really sure of his name. Here goes 15, though. He'll stop in the paint, pushing it back. 17-foot try, good. Why is it that some kids look like basketball players, and this kid did from the time he made that long leap, and there he just makes a 17-footer. Then they're going to fire the ball inbounds off the leg of 23. It will be UD inbounding. 48 seconds remaining. Trojans send that 42 back in there again. And we have a walk called. I guess they say Dave could not move his feet, and I guess he did. I didn't see it, but perhaps you could see it on the tape. I don't know. At any rate, they give the ball to Halifax with 48 seconds left here in the third. Stolen away nicely in there by Hunter. Hunter working back 2-on-2. Will take it to the hoop himself. Has it spun out of there as 22 will pick up the personal foul. And Drew Hunter will go to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting 2. Big Drew's first try, and it is perfect. 37-28, the margin down to 9 points now. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Second shot is no good. Bounces out of there, controlled by Shell of Upper Dauphin. Way to go, Dave. Over here for Shadle. Shadle has it back. Near wing over here, they'll skip it inside. Here goes Hunter. Hunter trying to move it up in close. It's good. Drew Hunter with a fine move inside as he got inside there and got tangled up. Very much so, and was able to get it loose and score. There's a ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it went off the Trojans right in front of the subway scoreboard here at Halifax, and that scoreboard lights up the floor pretty much and causes our camera to diminish in brightness. Closes the aperture for all of those who know anything about cameras. Automatic iris and all that. There's a nice shot put up, no good. 51 with a rebound for UD is Shell, and he'll roll it back here now for number 20. This shot could be good if it had gone, but it didn't go. So at the end of 3, you've got a 7-point ball game now. Halifax 37, UDA 30. Fourth quarter underway, and here we go. Pass over in the wing. Shadle with it. Over in the wing, he'll go with it. Into the corner, and a walk will be called on number 20. And no one's here to remind me who that young fellow is. The team has left to go get ready for the varsity ball game, so we'll just call his number. I'll mark it down. We'll get a lineup here from Coach Hain after a while. Here's a trip through the lane for 2. It's good. But where was the walk? That was an NBA play here, and they left it go. These referees right from the NBA, I guess. I don't know. Over the wing, shot for two. A little bit long by Dave that time, and boy, on the rebound, down hard goes Hunter. Drew is okay, but man, he hit the hardwoods pretty hard that time. And it's 39-30 now, 9-point ball game, 6:15 left here in the final quarter. UDA needs 9 to tie. We can do it. We have really hustled well. We've been missing a couple of shots here that we probably should have made, and could have stayed in here with these guys. For example, here's a ball taken away, and then we're going to have a hold called as 42 is held in there. .42 at the line for UDA. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. First shot, no good. Rebound comes back here to Halifax. They'll start up the floor quickly with it. 34 pushes it on the wing over here. Shot from the side for two. It's good. Number 21 of Halifax slithers one in there. Pass up court, stolen away by Halifax. 44 coming back with it, dribbling off his knee. Shot from outside for three. No good. On the rebound, controlled over there by 20 of UD. Stolen away by 44. Back comes 44. He's got a head for the hoop, looking for two. Puts the shot up, no good. Rebounded in there by Shadle. And Brett starting it up court for UD. Over here for that 42 guy near wing for Shell. Shadle with it again out in front. Shell in the wing. Inside they go with that 42. Now he'll try to pass it back. It went out of bounds off the hands of 34 of Halifax, so it will remain UD ball. 5 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here in this now 11-point ball game. Halifax by 11. 20 for three. Long over on the far side. Control over there by Shadle. Turnaround shot. In and out. No good. Return shot put up by 42. Blocked away. UD battling for it. Let's see. They pick it up. Here is Hunter trying to take it inside. He forces a shut up, but he is fouled. And Drew will go to the line one more time to shoot two more. Come on, Drew. We need all these now. Drew's first one, good. Hunter's second try, also good. So Drew pours in 2 for 2. 32-41, 41-32, Halifax by 9. Stolen away nicely over there by Shadle, but then he goes out of bounds and into the seats over there. And it will be inbounded by the Wildcats. Looping it inside, but a push foul underneath. Foul will be called on number 44 of Halifax. 44 who picked up the foul here and looks like a decent ball player for the Wildcats, has just fouled out of the ball game. And so he will be replaced in there by another anonymous young fella, number 42. At the foul line for the 112th time this evening. He puts his first one in again. No, I'm only kidding, but it just seems like it. My goodness, Drew's been there. Every time there's a whistle, Drew automatically walks to the foul line. Second try, a little bit short. Rebounded inside there nicely by UD as they'll pick up that loose ball out here. 20 has it. Looping it over there for Shadle, back to 20. 20 for three. It's good, and a foul's called. He's fouled in three-point land. So look out. It's going to be number 20 going to the foul line to shoot a couple as he was fouled in three-point land. I forget how they do that. The first time I've seen that this year. But normally he would shoot one. This time I guess he gets to shoot a couple as Halifax calls timeout. 4.5 minutes remaining here, 4:29 for sure. In a 5-point ball game now, and we'll be shooting a couple of free throws, and maybe we can narrow that gap one more time. Timeout is over, and the boys are back at the foul line. Trojan number 20 will be shooting a couple. So he can make a 5-pointer out of this. If he can get a couple, he's in. The first one is beautiful. It's good. He's got 4 points in a row. Narrows the gap to 4 points. And let's see if he can do that again. The second try is good. 5-pointer for that young fella. And we will hear a lot more about him as the season goes on, that's for sure. 38-41, the margin down to 3. Pass down here for 21. Shot, good for 2. They left him open. Somebody missed a defensive assignment, I would think, that time, because the fellow was open. Man, there was a hack, no call. Pass underneath, no good. Rebounded underneath there by number 20, and then they're going to say he walked out of bounds, but there had to be a hack when Shell tried to throw that ball out from underneath there. My gosh. Tied him up. Where was the hack? Go ahead. So they'll try to inbound the ball here now. They do so back here. It's going to be tapped away. Controlled by Halifax. 30, whatever it was, 34 working the ball inside. UD picks it up. Trojans trailing by 5, and back with it comes Shell. Shell will loop it on the near wing over here for Hunter. Hunter trying to go inside with it, lost it, and picks it back up. They'll swing it over the other wing. Shot from the side for 3 long. Hunter right there for the rebound, takes the dribble, looks to go inside with it, spins around once or twice, puts a shot up, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, we're going to have a foul called on Drew Hunter. Drew got a little excited there, got a little frustrated, I think, and reached in and picked up the foul. For Drew, it is personal foul number 3. 3:35 remaining in the ball game. We'll show you the clock at the next whistle. Oh my, Shell got away with one there. 34 all the way for 2, and it wouldn't go. Rebound tapped out of there. And at the whistle, we'll show you that there's 3:26 left here in the ball game. Trojans trailing by just 5 with an opportunity to narrow it to 3. Here comes Shadle with it. Brett racing down the right wing side will circle it into the corner. This is Hunter. Brett for 3. It's good. Brett Shadle for 3 has the Trojans to within 2. What a super job there by that Brett Shadle. Pass up ahead, tapped away. Trojans with an opportunity. No, they go out of bounds with it. It was out of control. Drew Hunter making a valiant effort to control that. And then he and Brett Shadle trying to go after it, but went out of bounds off those guys. And Halifax will have the ball. 3 minutes, 2 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 43-41 is the score. Halifax by 2. Going to loop this one over here. Oh, my. Oh, looked like could have been a walk, but no walk called. Kid wants to go inside with it, but a foul called instead. And it'll be the 4th team foul. And for number 42 will be his 2nd. So no problem there. Only the team's 4th. Halifax, in the meantime, in the second half, have gotten more than 10 personal fouls. So UD will be shooting 2 every time henceforth. They roll it inside here. The ball stripped away, and now a walk or a hold. Oh, they're going to call a hold underneath. I'll tell you, these guys here are anticipating the calls. I guess that happens because you see it so often, but my goodness. It's amazing. You know, the tie-ups underneath, they come up with a foul. 35, inbounding for Halifax. Bounces it over here, came loose, but still in control is 15. Loses it again. Back with it comes Shadle. Breaking back, 2-on-2. Shadle to the hoop for 2. A little bit too strong. Rebounded inside there, and let's see, they're going to say went out of bounds off UD. So that time Brett raced to the hoop, could not get the ball to go down, and on the rebound, 42 out there kind of lost the handle on it, and Trojans got nothing out of that. That was for tying it up. That was the tire-upper there. 34 takes it inside, pushes it back out here now for that 35 guy who will direct a little traffic out in front. Now he goes in, and a foul, no, a turnover. Turned it over that time, no foul. No foul. They turned it over. And UD with another opportunity to tie up the ball game. They had trailed by 11 just moments ago. Now trailed by 2. 20 into the corner. Driving the baseline goes Hunter. Hunter for 2, a little short on the rebound. Let's see, it's going to be controlled in there by Halifax. Boy, a lot of arms and whatever going up for those basketballs. A lot of pushing around and carrying on in there. Here's a steal, beautiful steal. Number 20, can he get it to tie it up? He can. UD with the tie. It's 43-43 with a minute 40 whatever left. Here's another ball tapped out of bounds. It's going to be white ball. 1:52 left in the ball game. We are tied at 43, and timeout's going to be called by Coach Henninger. He will call time. Coach Henninger and the other young man over there, Coach Reed, patting the boys on the back. 1:52 remaining, all tied up here at Halifax. Okay, timeout is over. That was a UD timeout. Halifax will inbound the ball here. 42's got it. Wow, just over that center line he was. 23 will work it around inside. Oh, underneath they go with an underhanded reverse layup. And on the tie-up, it's going to remain Halifax ball. They got the pass underneath to the right fella, but he was underneath too far, tried a reverse layup, and it wouldn't go. So the Trojans dodged a bullet there because Halifax set it up very well. 23 for 2 off balance, shot no good. Rebounded on the far side there to Shell. Shell will flip it back over here now for Shadle, and Shadle and his Trojans an opportunity to take the lead. Into the corner it goes. Shell fakes it inside, pushes it here for Hunter. Hunter will take it down. Put a shot up, and wait a minute, before the shot, no shot. Before the shot, we're going to have a walk called. A walk will be called before there was something wrong with the play. I don't know if he was held, fouled, or what, but something looked a little amiss there. And they called the walk. Here's 34 breaking back all alone. Shot's good. And it counts as 42 will pick up the foul for UD. The Wildcats broke it back quickly that time, and there just wasn't much that 42 could do but try to prevent at least the bucket. Get a good foul if he's going to foul him. I guess he should have really, hacked him, knocked the ball out of there, and left the kid go to the foul line to shoot 2. Instead, they've gotten 2 for their effort, plus they'll go to the foul line to shoot another one. 22nd timeout called by Halifax. Coach Bellier is the coach over there, the gentleman in the sweater doing his bending exercises. Anyway, 34 will go to the foul line, shooting 1 to get 3. They lead by 2. He has put his team up by 2. He can make it a 3-point ball game if he puts this in. He did. 46-43, minute 14 remaining in the ball game. So UD has to come down here and get 2 or 3 and then get that ball back because we trail by 3. Shadle, inside he goes here, and a foul hold is going to be called on 34. And that's going to send Drew Hunter to the line to shoot 2 freebies. And Drew just might be able to get us within 1 from the free throw line. This first one will show you the clock. First try, good. Good job, Drew Hunter. 44-46, 46-44 with 1:04 left here in the ball game. Second shot by Hunter, no good. Rebound comes back this way, tipped around, controlled by Halifax, who lead by 2. Crowd getting pretty excited. 42 for 2, it's good. Well, once again, now somebody leaving that man open over there, and Halifax margin back up to 4. Now 48-44 timeout called by UD. So somehow or another, that one fellow is able to get loose, and he has hurt the Trojans here. 46 seconds remaining in the ball game. Wildcats by 4. Okay, UD will get the ball back now with 46 seconds on the clock. And they're going to see if we can get a couple of quick ones here now, because we can't fool around too long. Here's Shell. Shell will take it in and hold everything. We got a 3-second violation called on Upper Dauphin. So that hurt because the clock comes down to 37 seconds, and it's Halifax with the basketball. Long inbound pass. And a foul on the other end of the court. And it will be 34 going to the line to shoot 2 for the Wildcats with 35 1/2 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's his first try. It is short. Drew Hunter his 4th, but with 35 1/2 seconds left. Don't worry too much about that. Second shot bounces in. 49-44, it's a 5-point ball game. Trojans have to go up and hit a 3 and then get the ball back and hit a 2. Blocked away, picked up by Halifax, breaking back, 3-on-1 to the hoop for 2, no good. Rebounded in there by that 33. Back comes Shell. He's going to have to stop, and somebody's going to have to pop a three. No, this is for two. No good. On the rebound, clock down to 15 seconds. 42 picks it up. Ahead quickly for 21, looking for two. No good. And on the rebound, we have a push foul call on number 23 of Halifax, I believe. But there's only 10 seconds left, and we trail by 5. No good. Timeout called by Halifax with 10 seconds left. Coach wanted time. All right, the first shot was missed, so we still have a 5-point ball game. We'll be back shooting our second shot here in just a moment. Okay, let's see if this young fellow can put his second shot in, make it a 4-point game. No. On the rebound, tip back here. Halifax controlling, and a foul call on number 20. 21 of Halifax will, let's see, he'll be shooting a 1-and-1 with 7.6 seconds remaining in the game. Huge game to follow here as the varsity goes at it at Halifax for their opener. And young fella missed the first one, clocked down to 5 seconds. Pushing it over here. Here's a shot for three. Looks good from here. It is good. Nice shot. That's going to do it. That's going to make it a 2-point ball game. 2 points as the differential here in the first ball game for the junior varsity this season. Tough loss for the JVs, but a heck of a good ball game as both teams went at it ferociously during the entire ball game. Both teams jumping out to leads only to see them melt away. And then they came back again and jumped the other way. The other team led, and they had a meltdown. And so the final outcome was in just the final moments of the ball game where Halifax pulled ahead by 5, and the final shot cut it to 2. 49-47, your final score. We'll be back next time with another, at least partial, ball game for the junior varsity. See you then. Well, good evening, everybody, from Halifax High School, where tonight the Trojans will open up the 1997-98 Tri-Valley League season by tipping it off against these Wildcats of Halifax. And so the Trojans, with a tough row to hoe right at the opening gun here, as they take on the highly touted Wildcats of Halifax in the opener here in the Halifax court. Trojans, of course, with new head coach Tom Hain over there, taking over the reins this year. And Coach Hain looking for some good things from his squad. Tells me he's got a lot of exciting ball players that want to play ball. So we'll find out just how they do against his high-flying Wildcat squad here in just a moment. We'll have the opening tip-offs. We do have, for the most part, the rosters which are on the scoreboard here at Halifax. And we'll try to keep you up to date on who's doing what as we go along. So we'll look at the starting 5 for both squads here when they take the floor, and we'll be back for the opening tip in just a moment. Okay, the Trojans have sent out Josh Smith. He'll be the center, jumping out there for UD. Aaron Wegner, Kyle Bingaman, Jim Buffington, and Mike Robertson will be the starting 5. The Halifax boys sent out 3 leader boys, John, Jay number 10, John number 13, and Todd number 30, along with number 32, Ruff, who will tip it off here now as we get it going. Here's the opening tap, and it is going to be controlled over there by Robertson. Tries to pass it underneath, looking for Buffington, but nothing doing there as it is tipped out of there by that J leader. And Bingaman will inbound the ball. Smith outside for Robertson. Mike, who played junior varsity and varsity last year, getting a good start here this evening. Shot by Bingaman wouldn't go. And here's a ball stolen away by Smith. Smith with a bounce pass trying to go to Buffington. but stolen away by Leader. Quick pass down here for Ruff. Ruff for two, no good. Rebound tapped around in there, controlled by Bingaman of the Trojans. Back here for Robertson. So both teams, there's another steal. This is going to be Jay Leader. Jay walked with it first. Jay picked it up and walked with it. Jay not very tall. In fact, Jay nor John, very big guys out there, but hustlers. These guys are like greased lightning, and you just saw evidence of that on the steal. Quick pass down here now for Smith. Smith tries to go on the baseline with it, rolls it over in the wing for a three-pointer attempt by Robertson. No good. Picked up in there by Leader. This is Jay. Spins it over here on a behind-the-back pass that failed, and back with it come the Trojans. Here is Buffington on the baseline with it. Jim trying to take it underneath. Spins it here for Smith. It's loose. And back with it comes the other. Another behind-the-back pass. No good. As they globetrotter us to death out here. And back with it come the Trojans. This is going to be Wegner. Wegner tries to take it all the way inside. Puts one off the glass. No good. And on the rebound, Ruff has it back here for Jay Leader. Neither team has scored. Both of them dazzling everybody to death. Here's a shot by John Leader, and he is fouled. Foul will be on Mike Robertson. And John Leader will go to the line shooting two. 15 seconds. There is no score. And Leader going to see if he can change things on that account as he steps to the line to shoot two. First foul of the ball game comes to UD. First shot, good. 1-0 Halifax. And John Leader puts the second shot up and in good. It's 2-0. The Wildcats on top. Here's a walk going to be called as they tie up Aaron Wegner. And again, this team is quick and is aggressive. No question about that. 23, and there's that Heisem. He helped tie him up that time. Here's a shot put up by Todd Leader. He is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting two. It's on Aaron Wegner, his first. Leader at the line shooting two. First shot, no good. Todd Leader will try it again. This shot is no good also. And back with it comes the Trojans. Coming up court with it goes Wegner. Loping it ahead here now for a shot from outside by Robertson for three. It's good. Trojans lead 3-2 as Mike Robertson hits a three. Winding it down on the other wing, they come looping it inside here for Ruff. Ruff for two, or Ruff rather. For two, it's good. Ruff's that big guy. Can clear out a lot of fellas inside there because he has some good bulk. And made a nice play out of that one. There's a shot over in the wing by Buffington for three. And the Trojans lead 6-4. Jimbo Buffington with a 22-footer. Shot blocked away inside there. It's going to go out of bounds off the block of Mike Robertson. Good block in there by Robertson. And it'll be Halifax with the ball. It'll be Jay Leader inbounding here for 23. He pushes it back for John Leader. Jay Leader has it back. Loops it right inside. No one around. Two for Ruff. No one home there for the Trojans. Ruff knocked on the door. Nobody there. He went in himself. Here is a pass stolen away. Back with it comes Todd Leader. 4-2. It's good. It's 8-6. Halifax by 2. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Buffington pushes it back here for Robertson. Robertson pushes it near side here for a good pass and a good bucket by Aaron Wegner, tying up the ball game at 8-all. Nice pass. Trojans got a little bit of luck that time. Got a big opening and a blocking foul called underneath on the Trojans. None shooting. Foul will be on number 43, Wegner, I believe. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Hain. We have 5:11 remaining here in the first quarter. All tied up at 8. And Wegner picked up his second personal foul with 5:11 remaining here in quarter number 1. Okay, it'll be Jay Leader inbounding the ball following the timeout. He pushes it back here for Todd Leader. Leader taking it inside, loops a shot up, no good on the rebound. Return shot put up and in, good by Ruff. Ruff again for 2. Here's Robertson passing it over here now for Lentz. Ooh, ball goes off the head of UD's Kyle Bingaman. And in the meantime, Jay Leader scoring for Halifax. It's a 4-point margin now, 12-8, Halifax by 4. Here's Robertson passing it down here for Smith, but he loses it out of his hands. Here's Todd Leader having some problems with it, but he's got it. Down the court quickly, they come with it now for that number 13. This is John Leader. John Leader goes to put it inside, dishes it off nicely for number 23, Sysom. And it's 2 more now. Halifax really starting to run, and we have timeout called by UDA. Coach Hain does not like the looks of this. We were just tied moments ago at 8. Now we've got a 6-point deficit. It's 14-8 Halifax. 4:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Lentz into the ball game for UDA now as we get set to go. 4:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Trojans trailing by 6. Need to get a bucket. They'll spin it here for Robertson. Robertson looks to take it inside. He's blocked off in there by that John Leader. There's a shot from outside by Lentz. Oh, it wouldn't go, but a foul called. Foul will be on John Leader. And Lentz will go to the line shooting 2. Picked up his first, the team's first. Shot by Lentz, good. 14-9, 5-point margin. And you can put it back here to 4. And he did. Lentz with 2 nice foul shots. And it's a 14-10 ball game with 3:57 left here in the first quarter. This is John Leader into the corner. Looping it inside, they go to Ruff. Ruff turnaround shot, short. Got the rebound, turnaround shot, foul. Foul will be on Smith, I believe. And Ruff will go to the line shooting 2. Up his first as Chris Ruff puts his first shot in. Smith for UDA. Josh Smith picked up the first personal foul for him. 4th team foul. Smith makes it a 5-point ball game, and he can make it 6 if he puts this one in. That's short. It bounced in, however. 16-10. Margin back up to 6. Ball stolen away. Looking for 2. It is no good. Rebound comes back here, so maybe that's an omen. And there's another foul called. Foul will be on Jay Leader. Foul is on Jay Leader, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So Leader picks up another foul, his first. Team's second, they say. And Lentz will inbound the ball. Does so over here for Bingaman. They'll loop this one ahead here now for Robertson. Robertson steps back for 3. No good. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there by Smith. Smith battling with it, puts a shot up short. Rebound comes down there for Holman. And back with it comes John Leader. Puts a shot up, no good, but a foul's called. Foul will be on Jimbo Buffington. And John Leader will go to the line shooting 2. 22 Listener into the ball game to replace Hysom for Halifax as Leader looks to put up his second shot. It is good. It's 18-10 now, an 8-point ball game for the Tri-Valley, or for the Halifax Wildcats. Here's Robertson, nearly has the ball stolen. It is picked away. Back here for John Leader. John for 2. It's good. Halifax is quick, no question. They're stymieing the Trojans here as they make those quick moves inside. Off the glass for 2 goes Buffington. Jim with a nice bucket. It is 20-12. 8-point lead for Halifax. Todd Leader with it. Bills is into the ballgame, number 21, also for Halifax, but this is Todd Leader looping it inside for Ruff. Ruff shot, good. Ruff for 2 more. 22-12. For 3. No good. Rebound inside to Smith. Smith puts a shot up and a walk called first. As Josh kind of got tied up in there. May have hurt himself. Yeah, he did. Josh hurt an ankle that time. And he is going to be replaced in there as Gunderman comes into the ball game for Coach Hain. Also going out is Robertson. Lentz in there along with Wegner. Bingham, Buffington, and Look at these two guys out here. We're going to have a foul called down here as Bingaman and Leader were scuffling over here, and the referee calls the foul on Leader, or rather on Bingaman. And he's going to talk to these two guys because they're really battling. I don't think I might have gotten it on the tape, but I saw it out my non-camera eye. They were really going at it. Kyle and this James Bingaman, or James Leader. Shot put up by Ruff is good for two more, 24-12. Here's a reach-in foul on James Leader. Picks up his second personal foul. 2 minutes, 9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And they'll bring it up court here now. Those Lentz over in the corner here for Buffington. Jim Buffington looking to go to the hoop with it, and they're gonna got a foul called, a blocking foul called on number 10, James Leader. And James is about, or Jay rather, is about ready to go out of the ball game as he picks up personal foul number 3. So he's going to have a seat beside Papa George Leader over there. And Bingaman will inbound the ball for UD. This is Buffington right outside. Here it comes. Lentz for 3, short. Rebounded in there to Ruff. Ruff with a quick pass down here for number 21, who passes it over there for number 13, John Leader. And they work it nice. They're really quick on the passing. Here's Gunderman with it. He's double teamed. Fires it back here for a pass eventually underneath here for Buffington. Jim Buffington will push it there for, let's see, here's a shot underneath by Wegner, no good. And Ruff has it, and they're going to call a foul on Buffington. He'll pick up personal foul number 2 for Jim Buffington. So a lot of first period frustration, I guess you might call it, because they're battling underneath the boards where fouls shouldn't occur for either team, and that's where they're doing it. I mean, at least away from the ball like that. 1:24 remaining in the first quarter. It'll be Jason Brandel into the ball game now to replace Jim Buffington as Chris Ruff goes to the line, shooting his first of a 1-and-1. It is no good. Rebound tipped over here. It's going to be controlled by number 21, Bills. Here comes Leader. Inside he goes to Todd Leader for 2. John Leader that time saw brother Todd racing in there and put her home. Here's Bingaman, and we're going to get a foul, or rather Gunderman. Foul will be called on Listener, his first, team's fifth rather. And Lentz checks out of the ball game. Coming back in there is Robertson for UD. Minute 6 remaining in the first quarter. 28-12, a big lead for Halifax. Push it back here for that Wegner, or for Bingaman. Bingaman for Robertson. Robertson would like 3. Robertson has got 3. Way to go, Mikey. A nice three-pointer from 23 feet out. 45 seconds left. Here comes Bills jumping it right on the baseline for number 22. And that's that Listener, and Listener has 2 more. 30-15. They have doubled up the Trojans again here now. Here is Brandel for Bingaman. Robertson inside to Brandel. Near wing over here for Bingaman. Bingaman would like 3. He's got 3. Kyle Bingaman nails a 3-pointer. Cuts the margin to 30-18. 12-point ball game. 10 seconds remaining. They'll go inside here with it for Ruff for 2 more. Ruff's got a bunch of points here in the first quarter as they see the big guy inside there. Here's a shot that's good if it goes way right off the rim and wouldn't go. But at the end of one period, Halifax by 12, 32, or by 14 rather, 32-18. Period 2 getting ready to get underway here now. John Leader inbounds to Jay Leader. And this is Jay. In there with Todd Leader over on the right wing. Todd was going to get the pass, and he go inside the rough instead. Jay Leader has it go off the foot of Robertson. So again, Jay Leader will inbound the ball. For John Leader. Near wing over here for Todd Leader. Todd wants three. That's no good. And on the rebound, wow. To the floor heavily goes Aaron Wagner. Aaron questioning where the call was. He said there's no call. Ref said, okay. Ruff missed one inside and rebounded inside here by Gunderman. Gunderman will shove it over here, but the ball came loose, picked up in there by Leader. Now Ruff goes for two, and he's got two more. And they're just making it look easy at times here now. As Robertson has that ball tipped away, picked up in there by Ruff. Back for Leader. Jay spins it over here for Todd Leader, I think it is. Yep, puts the shot up, no good. Return shot. That's not Leader, I beg your pardon. That is that Isom, and Isom will go to the line, shooting two as he is fouled. That was on Robertson, his second. And Brett Isom at the line shooting two. Made his first one, 35-18 is the score. Second shot is no good. On the rebound, Ruff for two. Wouldn't go. On the rebound, Ruff for two. Wouldn't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. Chris Ruff back to the foul line for the 14th time here in the first period. No, that's not true. Anyway, we'll see what Chris does with these. Ruff missed his first one, so he'll try one more. Second try is good. 36-18. This is Robertson. Wow. Here comes Bingaman with it. Back over there for Robertson. Mike will take it down the wing and set it up for three. It's good. Mike Robertson for three more. Mike's got a couple of threes, as I recall. There's a ball nearly stolen away. It is stolen away. Robertson coming back with it. Pushes it ahead over here for Buffington. Ooh, nearly backcourt. Nearly, but not quite. Another three from UD. No good. This time it comes right back down there to that Isom. And Isom will take it up court. Isom pushes it on the wing for Todd Leader. Inside it goes to Isom. Isom spin around shot, no good. Rebounded inside there by John Leader, but then it's spun loose, and back with it come the Trojans. Here's a three-point attempt from Buffington, no good. Tip up made by Bingaman, and then Kyle will pick up the personal foul. He rushed in behind a young fella and fouled him. Brett Isom at the line, shooting two. The foul was on Kyle Bingaman, who picked up his second personal. Isom makes his first shot. 37-21, 6:18 left here in the first half. Second shot, no good. Rebounded over there to Robertson. Mike will pick it up. Rolls it ahead here now, and Robertson's still with it. And then a foul will be called. Foul will be on number 21, Bills. This is Travis Bills picking up the personal foul. Team's sixth, or perhaps seventh. 3, 4, 5, 6th, I guess. Okay. And it'll be Bingaman back in there. This is Bingaman with it. Well, no, nice bounce pass and a shot, a whack, no call, and back with it comes Leader right over here for Ruff. Ruff for two more, it's good. Ruff is 7'9" tall. No, he just plays like it. Holy smokes, he can stuff him in there. And we've got Buffington looking for a shot, but it wasn't there. So Robertson will take it inside, puts the shot up, blocked away by Ruff. Picked up in there by Isom. Isom quickly ahead here now for Leader. Back to Ruff. Ruff for two more. It's good. 41-21. Here's Robertson. Quick pass here for Buffington. Nice pass underneath here, and a shot put up, and a foul called, and a bucket made. Foul is on John Leader, and Wagner will go to the line, is shooting one to get three. Number 10 back in there replays brother John Leader for Halifax as Wagner shoots his one and only. Good. 41-24, 5:24. Let's show you the scoreboard here. In the first half. Halifax having it mostly their way. comes that Jay Leader. One of 3 leader boys on the team. Shot from out in front, no good. And on the rebound, let's see. Controlled it there by UD. Back with it comes Robertson. Breaking back, but Todd Leader will intercept that pass. And let's see, they'll spin it back over here for that Jay Leader. Todd Leader intercepting the pass that time, anticipating UD's pass, and picked it off. Inside, they'll loop this one to Ruff. Ruff is fouled. Foul will be on Gunderman. And Chris Ruff will go to the line shooting 2. And re-enters the ball game for UDA. He'll replace Lentz. Ruff shooting his first one. Good. And here's Chris's second shot, and it is no good. Rebounded right there to Robertson, who'll bring it up court for UD. Quick pass down here for Wagner. Wagner looking for 2. Fouled, no call. Ball spins loose. Over here is a free throw shot by by Buffington is good. 15-footer from right out at the foul line. He put that one in. Pass inside, comes loose, picked up in here by Buffington. Buffington tries to roll it ahead, but it's going to go out of bounds as he couldn't quite get the handle on that. Jim trying to roll it ahead here for Robertson, but couldn't get the handle on it. And out of bounds it rolled. It'll be Halifax ball. 4:22 left here in the first half. Trojans trailing by 16. Jay Leader on the wing over there for John Leader. He goes underneath, dumps it right in front here for Ruff for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound comes back to Ruff for 2 more, that wouldn't go. Rebound underneath there for Heisem, that wouldn't go. Rebounded under there by, oh well, wait a minute. Rebound under there, and a technical foul will be called on Mike Robertson, as you saw Mike slam the ball down afterwards. Trojans really getting frustrated here now with this Halifax and their aggressiveness underneath the boards. And that's going to let John Leader go to the foul line shooting a couple. Mike, they had so many shots underneath there, and the kids are just wondering when the heck they're going to get a chance to rebound. And Halifax not allowing much of that, so it'll be John Leader shooting 2. John Leader didn't hurt us at all. He missed a pair, but this is Heisem here now. And this is Brett Heisem. He'll shoot the technical. And his first try is good. 43-26. 4 minutes, 1 second remaining here in the first half. And here's his second freebie. It's good. Of course, now Halifax gets the ball to inbound, so Jay Leader will inbound the ball to Todd Leader. On the wing it goes here for John Leader for 3. No good. Rebounded inside there to Heisem. His shot wouldn't go. And on the rebound, it's controlled in there by UD. Quick pass down here for Gunderman. Oops, Gunderman lost the handle on it. Ball is loose, picked up in there. Now they go inside with it here for a shot by Wagner for 2. Wouldn't go. Return shot and a foul. As Wagner will go to the foul line shooting 2. Senior Aaron Wagner fires up his first one. No good. He'll shoot again. Nope. No good. And on the rebound, it's going to be Ruff, bringing it down for Jay Leader. Over wing it goes. Todd Leader, I think that was. Yep. No good on the shot. And the ball comes back here now and is picked up by that. Well, let's see. They'll exchange it. Now they change it again. Back here comes John Leader. John for 2. It's good. 46-26, a 20-point ball game. Here is a pass right underneath here for Gunderman rather. Gunderman for 2. It's good. Gunderman gets 2. On the other end of the court, they'll dump one here for Ruff for 2. It's good. A good pass from John Leader to Ruff, and timeout called by UD. With 2:47 remaining here in the first half, the Trojans trail by plenty, or rather by 20. Aaron Wagner getting set to inbound the ball for UD now following their timeout. Do so in here for Bingaman. Kyle will pick it up. Get it over here for Lentz. Lentz starting to work it up the court. Now they'll push it on the far side. Shot for two by Gunderman. Good. Gunderman for two. Nice bucket that time by Gunderman. Here's Bill spinning it over there for Todd Leader. Todd Leader goes to take it inside. It's stolen away nicely that time. Back with it comes Bingaman. Bingaman dumps it near side over here. Into the corner they go with it. Shot from over here by Lentz. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, it's Todd Leader picking it up for Halifax. Quick pass up here, stolen away by Bingaman again. Bingaman with 3 steals. Stopping, popping for 3. It's good for 2. 2. Okay, they gave Kyle 2 that time. Nice bucket. 48-32 on the baseline. Shot from over there, no good. Rebounded in here by Wagner. Back with it comes Wagner. Looping a pass over here for Bingaman. His shot no good on the rebound. Comes down there, and Todd Leader will control it for Halifax. A minute 40 left here in the first half. 48-32, 16-point margin. They'll come across over here for Bills. Inside he goes to Ruff. Ruff with a turnaround. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to UD. It was Smith picking that rebound off. Back with it come the Trojans. This is Gunderman. Back for Lentz. And a foul, a hold foul will be called on John Leader. He will pick up his third. So both Jay Leader and John Leader have 3 personals. The team now has either 9 or 10. I'm not sure. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's going to allow Lentz to go to the line to shoot 1 and 1, I guess it is. 1 and 1. First try. Good. Peters into the ball game for UDA. He will replace Aaron Wagner with a minute 19 left here in the first half. First time Todd's been in the game. Second shot, no good. On the rebound's going to go out of bounds. They say that Gunderman knocked it out of there. So it'll be white ball with 1:18 left in the half. The Bills will inbound for Todd Leader. 4 Bills. Into the wing. Back outside for Leader, inside for Ruff. Ruff pushes it right underneath there for Heisem, and Heisem's shot wouldn't go. But he is fouled, and Heisem will go to the line shooting 2. So missed his first shot. George Hunter, number 41, into the lineup for Coach Hain. Second shot by Heisem is good. It's 49-33. Here comes Peters with it. Todd starts it up for Bingaman. Nice bounce pass underneath for Hunter. His shot wouldn't go. Partially blocked perhaps. Ruff with it for Halifax. Back here for Bills. Oh, walk, no call. Inside they'll come now for that number 22 Listener. And Listener pushes her home. 51-33. Here comes Bingaman. Or Gunderman, rather, it was. Anyway, here's Peters having some trouble with it. Over in the corner it goes for Buffington. Fakes once. Back to Peters. Peters steps up looking for 3. It's good. 2. Nope, he had a foot inside, they say. So Peters gets 2 out of that. 13 seconds left. 12 and so forth now. As Todd Leader plays with it out in front. Over there for that Bills. Here's a shot from outside. No good on the rebound. Let's see. That's going to do it as the period and the half comes to an end. So it's been a good first half if you're a Halifax Wildcat fan, because you lead by 16, 51-35 at halftime. Second half action underway now. The Trojans have the basketball, so they can score first if we can. Here's a shot for 3. That's a little bit short. On the rebound is going to be controlled there by Todd Leader. Todd will fire it up quickly here, and they bounce one right over there for Jay Leader on a super pass from that Heisem to Jay Leader, who was cutting underneath the basket. So kids show their quickness immediately. Here's a nice drive inside by Jim Buffington for 2. Jim taking it on the baseline and firing it home. Quick pass here for Ruff. Ruff inside here. He'll put a pass over there for John Leader, and John Leader has got 2 more. 55-37. Quick pass here for Wagner. Aaron fires it across the court. Into the corner it goes. Here's Buffington again looking for two more. Wouldn't go that time. Rebounded inside there by Smith, and Smith is fouled, so he'll go to the line shooting two. Josh Smith at the line shooting two. First shot, good. Here's Josh's second shot, and it's good also. 55-39, 16-point game. Now that's the way it's been holding here pretty much. Inside here for Ruff. His shot blocked away, picked up in there by Bingaman. Kyle coming up the court with it for UD. Pushes it over to wing. Shot from the side looking for three. Wouldn't go. On the rebound, controlled in there by Todd Leader. And Leader will settle it down now as he goes into the paint. Goes to put a pass off over there, which was missed by Heisem. His second try is good. Heisem for two. 57-39. Here's a looping pass, blocked away, picked up in there by Halifax, then stolen back again by Bingaman. Kyle dumps it over here for Buffington. He'd like to get three from there. Nope, just in and out, no good. Rebounded here to Jay Leader. Quick pass ahead here for Bills. Bills' shot is good, and they're going to call a foul on Bingaman. Kyle can't believe it. He doesn't know what for. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Kyle. Chris Bills made the bucket, and he'll go to the line shooting one. I think I said Chris Bills. Chris Ruff at the line shooting one. And his one shot is no good. Yes, it is good. Well, bounced up in the air and came back down. 60-39. Here comes Mike Robertson. Ahead here for Buffington. Buffington looking for two. It's good. Well, that time they broke it back quickly, and Buffington was able to get it home as they bring it back up court here now for Todd Leader. His pass intended for Ruff is knocked out of there by Lentz, I believe it was. Knocked that one out of there. Jay Leader inbounding it here for Todd Leader. Looking for two, no good. Rebound comes right down there. Picked up by Wagner. Here comes Wagner back with it with a nice bounce pass for Mike Robertson, and Mike put her home. Back comes James Leader, John Leader for three. It's good. John Leader hits a three-pointer from 22 feet out. And back come the Trojans. This is going to be Wagner for Lentz. Lentz takes it inside, pushes it over to wing. Shot from over there looking for three. That wouldn't go. Rebounded here for Wagner. His shot won't go. And Wagner battling for it inside there. And Buffington comes over with it. Back for Aaron Wagner. He goes on the baseline, puts the shot up and in, good. Wagner for two. 63-45. Here's that Jay Leader inside for Ruff. Ruff spin around shot blocked away nicely in there by Smith. Picked up by Wagner. Nice block by that Josh Smith. They loop it over here for Lentz. Lentz on the wing here for Robertson. Robertson looking for two from the baseline. No good. Rebounded in here to the Wildcats. Back comes that Jay Leader. Jay pushes it inside for Ruff. Ruff for two. Good. Ruff almost lost the handle on that, but grabbed it just in time to put it home. Anyway, 65-45. Ball's tipped backcourt. No problem with that one. Over in the wing it goes here for Buffington. Buffington for three. It's good. Jim Buffington gets three. And it'll be a timeout called now by Halifax with 4:23 left here in the third period. It's 65-48. Halifax by 17. Leader getting set to inbound the ball following the timeout. And back comes Todd Leader. Leader goes to take it all the way himself and puts it up and in, good. Nice drive by that Todd Leader, and back with it comes UD, firing it over to an open wing. The ball's going to be allowed to roll out of bounds by Halifax. And they're going to say it is UD ball. Referee down here ruled that it was tipped by a Wildcat. And so Wagner will get a chance to inbound it. Does so back here. Now back to Wagner. Inside here, that was Brandel. This is a pass over there for Wagner. Lentz for Buffington. Over the wing. Here comes Robertson driving the baseline. Pushes inside for Brandel for two. It's good. Jason Brandel gets two. 67-50. Here's that Todd Leader inside here for walk first, huh? Yeah, walk on Bills. As Travis Bills started inside there, he made that little steps, and he was called for the walk. Here Lentz ahead for Buffington, and he goes back court with it. It'll be Halifax ball. Bills will check out for Halifax as John Leader back in. And Gunderman will come back into the UD lineup. He'll replace Jim Buffington for Coach Hain. 3:31 left here in the third. Trojans have not played too badly here in the third period, actually. It's just that Halifax has played as well. Here's a nice pass underneath here for John Leader, and John Leader puts her home. Whoa, wait a minute. Looked like a double dribble, a walk or something. Crowd reacting to that one, and I think I would have questioned that myself, although it may have just tipped the ball loose, I guess. I don't know. Oh, here's a ball swiped away. Ahead they come quickly for John Leader. John for two. It's good. And Leader gets two more on that quick outlet. You saw Leader, as soon as the ball was stolen, Leader was breaking. Here's Jay Leader with it. Lost the handle on it. Back with it comes Gunderman. Across the court they go with it now for Lentz. He has it nearly tapped out of his hands. But they spin it inside. Turnaround shot by Brandel wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Ruff. Just drops it back here for Todd Leader. Quick pass down here for that 22 listener. His shot wouldn't go. Brandel with the rebound. And this is Mike Robertson going into the corner here for Wagner. Wagner for two. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to John Leader. He'll start it back up court for Halifax. Picks up that loose ball. Pushes it back out here for Todd Leader. Inside now for John Leader. John for two. It's good. Leader making the move inside. 73-50. Minute 55 left in the third. Here's Gunderman. Gunderman will work it down the left wing side for Wagner. Cross court comes over here now for Lentz. He'll drive it up, stick a shot up. Wouldn't go on the rebound. Let's see who's got it. Comes down with it. Todd Leader. Quick pass over there for Bills, for Listener rather, for two. 75-50. Ooh, near steal. Oh, wow. And then it's going to be tapped out there as Listener went after it. Both teams putting some new ball players into the lineup now. Wholesale changes coming up with a minute 26 left here in the third quarter. 75-50 is the score, and Wagner will inbound for UD. For Bingaman, for Wagner. Wagner looking for three. In and out, it's spun, no good. Rebound, let's see, controlled here by Smith. Gets it back here for Lentz. Into the corner. Again, Wagner with it. Back for Lentz. Lentz will set up for three. It is off the mark. And on the rebound, let's see. Controlled by Jim Buffington. Jim spins it into the corner. Now back outside here for a long shot by Bingaman for three. It just wouldn't go. And the ball is going to be tapped out of bounds off the Trojans with 52 seconds left in the third quarter. The 15 here is Chubb for Halifax. 21 with it is Bills. Travis Bills playing it out in front. He'll work it inside for two. Wouldn't go on the rebound. Let's see who's got it. Well, it's spun away no matter who. And they're going to call a hold foul on number 31. I think it's on 31, Charles. Jace, J-A-C-E, Jace Charles picks up the foul. Here's a pass for Smith. He'll drop it back. This is a pass underneath here for Wagner. Wagner dropping it. Bingaman inside to go on the wing. Shot from over there. That is a little bit short by Buffington. And picked up in there by that Holman. Or Heisem. His shot, no good. On the rebound, let's see. And a hack. The hack will be definitely a foul that time. as they pick up only the third team foul of the third quarter. Be none shooting, and UD will inbound the ball with 6 seconds left here in period 3. Nordforce comes into the ball game. He'll replace Heisem for Halifax. Norford, number 25, with just 4 seconds remaining. Into the corner goes. Somebody better put one up. Here's a shot that's good if it goes, and it goes, and it's worth 3. All right. That was Bingaman firing that one up at the buzzer, and he got 3 points for its effort. Way to go. Fourth period underway now. 75-53 is the score. Pass inside for Ruff. Ruff for 2, wouldn't go. Ruff for 2, wouldn't go. And let's see. Ruff has it again, but it's lost away. Todd, the leader, finally picks it up. And they'll reset the offense for Halifax. UD just not able to rebound with that Ruff kid in there because he is big and bulky. John Leader would like 3. Nope, not that time. Rebounded in there to UD. This is Bingaman with it. Kyle will bring it up court. Swing it over here for Lentz. Shot put up, no good. On the rebound, it's going to be tapped over here. Heisem carries it, and down the court it goes as Bingaman tries to capture it, but went out of bounds off the fingertips of John Leader. Robertson back in there for UD. And timeout's going to be called. Go ahead. Timeout's going to be called by Halifax. Oh, we've only played 45 seconds into the final quarter. Halifax calls timeout with a lead of 75-53. Okay, Halifax getting ready to inbound the ball now. It'll be John Leader inbounding here to brother Jay Leader. A lot of leaders on this ball club. Say, are you the team leader? I said, yep, I am. So are my brothers. Here's Jay with it. Near wing over here for John Leader. Inside for Todd Leader. In the bucket, it did not go. Leader with the rebound. Rewinds it back outside here to Jay Leader. Back to John Leader for 2. John Leader hits a 17-footer from right outside the foul line. 77-53. We got Shell in the ball game, I believe. Is that Dave down there? No, it's not. I beg your pardon. Pass over the wing. Here comes that number 23 Heisem, and he is held as Jim Buffington will pick up the personal foul. And none shooting. Jay Leader will inbound the ball. Leader looking for somebody to do it to. Passes it right inside here. They go right from Jay Leader inbound to Todd Leader. Taps it right over here to Chris Ruff. And Ruff put her home just like that. We need to play like that. Here's a long 3. No good. Rebounded in there to Ruff. They'll spin it ahead here now looking for Jay Leader, but it goes off his fingertips and out of bounds. It'll be UD ball. Todd Leader trying to hit brother Jay that time, but could not quite do it. Kyle Bingaman will check out of the ball game. Back in there to replace him is Lentz. Into the corner for Buffington. Here's an attempt for 3. It is just off the mark, and on the rebound, Ruff has it. Passes it quickly ahead here now for that number 21 Bills. Inside to Ruff. Ruff for 2. It wouldn't go, but he's fouled. And Chris Ruff will once again go to the foul line, and again he'll be shooting 2. Oh, Wegner his 3rd. Ruff to the line, shooting his first of 2. Missed the first one a little bit short off the front. His second try is much better. His coach hollered, Ruff, more arc on it. And he put more arc on it, and it went in. That's what coaches are for, right? Anyway, here comes Lentz. Lentz has the ball tapped away from him, but regained over there by Wegner, and then stolen back again by Bills. Travis Bills looking for 2. He is fouled. Lentz will pick up the foul, and Bills will go to the line, I believe, shooting 2. Out of the ball game, 5:37 remaining here in the game. And Wilbert, number 24, comes in for Ruff. Travis Bills looking to make his second one. He already made the first one. Second one is good. Also, 82-53, 5:37 remaining. Here's Lentz. Over in the wing. Now inside they go. Back outside. Back to Lentz. Swinging it over here on this corner. Buffington for Robertson. Robertson with it. Mike would like to see if he can get three. Yes, he can. That's about 3 threes for that Mikey Robertson. Here comes Bills back with it for two. No good. Return shot put up by Wilbert is good. Man's name is Adam Wilbert. Ooh, here's a foul. Foul will be called on Travis Bills. He'll pick up the personal. Back into the ball game to replace Buffington for UD. Bingaman here for Robertson. Robertson stepping up, pushing it inside here for a spin-around shot by Smith that wouldn't go. And back with it comes John Leader. John Leader going to go all the way and dump it over here to Jay. Jay's shot no good. Rebound comes back this way now as number 31 Robertson gets two more. And Halifax will throw the ball away on the ensuing inbound pass. It'll be UD ball with 4:39 left here in the game. 84-58 is the score. Next whistle will show you the clock. Robertson would like three more. Nope, not that time. Ball's tapped around in there. Out of bounds it goes. This time they're going to rule it went off John Leader. So UD will maintain possession with exactly 4.5 minutes left in this opening season opening ball game. Charles back in there now to replace Wilbert for Halifax. Inbound pass results in a shot which is no good. Taken down there by Todd Leader. Quickly ahead here for Jay Leader. Jay for two. It's good. So that Jay Leader guy, not very big at all, gets two more. 86-58. Shot for two and a foul called. Foul will be on Bills, and to the foul line will go Kyle Bingaman. He will be shooting two. Big B Bingaman at the line, shooting two. Here's the Kyler's first shot. It is good. Now can give the Trojans their 60th point. He did. Two nice foul shots by Bingaman. 86-60. Trojans trail now by 26, and they've scored 60 points in the game. The ball fired up over everything. Went out of bounds. They say it was tipped. And indeed it was. So it'll remain Halifax ball. Chubb will fire it in here. This is Jason Chubb getting ready to inbound that ball. He does so back here for that Jay Leader. Jay with a behind the back dribble. Gets himself in the paint. Puts a shot up and in good. How do you like that? 88-60. 3:50 left. My goodness, they could be looking at a century game here of Halifax if they want to, I guess. Another shot for three. Goes back over the back of the basket and out of bounds. 3:39 remaining in the ball game. Halifax now has no starters in there, I believe. They'll pass it up court here now for that number 22, Leisner. Inside he goes for a shot by Wilbert. Good for two. 90-60, 3.5 minutes remaining. Here's Robertson. Robertson has it back. Robertson will drive the baseline, puts a shot up, blocked away in there as number 22, Listener, went up and blocked it out of there. So it'll be UD inbounding. Lentz will inbound the ball. Right here's a shot from the side by Gooderman, wouldn't go. On the rebound, let's see who's got it. Yeah, well, it's going to be UD eventually, I think. There's a scrum here. There's a fumble at the 35-yard line. And let's see how they rule it. Well, they rule it no one had it. And they're going to give it to UD. So we'll assume Upper Dauphin recovered the fumble. Or no, it was, yeah, Upper Dauphin, right. Upper Dauphin recovered that fumble. Peters in there for UD. He'll inbound it here for Lentz. Over the wing it goes to that George Hunter. Near side here, they'll spin it for Peters. Here's Lentz. Hunter with it. Has it on the baseline, but there's a couple of guys converging on him, and it's picked up in there by Brandel. Back out here for Lentz. Lentz tries to dump it ahead again, but it's going to be picked off by Halifax, I think. Yeah, they'll lean it inside here. Bounce pass underneath. Shot taken, no good. And back with it come the Trojans. This is Lentz. Lentz stopping. 16-foot try. Good for Lentz. Way to go. 62-90, 90-62. Here's Bills pushing it inside here. 23 for 2. It's good. That's that Heisem. He's back into the lineup again, and he has played a good ball game for Coach Leader. Near steal out here. In fact, it is stolen. Here comes 23. He'll lose the handle on it. Out of bounds it goes. It'll stay UD ball. As Heisem lost the handle that time. And Nordford's number 25 back into the game for Halifax. 2:06 left. 92-62. For 3. Ooh, just about. Heisem with the rebound. Loops it down over there for that 31. Underneath they try to go with a quick pass to Chubb, but he couldn't handle that. So with a 1:53 left, UD will inbound the ball. Hunter has it. Working it down the wing. Now he'll spin it over on this side. They'll try it. Here's 21. Shot blocked away. Heisem with a block. Picked up in there by 31. His shot wouldn't go. On the rebound underneath, it's 15. Puts a shot up, no good. And the ball comes down to UD. Here's a quick pass ahead here now for 21. Runs to the bucket for 2. That's at Todd Peters. Way to go, Todd. Heisem dumps it off over here for 3. No good. Rebound underneath by 31. Wouldn't go. That's, let's see, a tie-up underneath. They're going to call it a jump, and it's going to stay down here. As it got tied up there, Peters tied it up underneath with 1:12 left here. Inbound pass. They just dump it off Peters. That's that Heisem. It was covered, so he dumped it off Todd. There's a pass inside. Going to be picked up here now by that 15. They dump it inside for Northfords. Northfords has it. He'll turn around, fire a shot up, no good. And on the rebound, holy smokes. Yeah, Hunter getting all tangled up down here with that Charles. And we have a time called by the officials over here for some reason. I'm not sure what. Heisem checks out of the ball game for Halifax, gets a deserved round of applause. He has played a nice ball game. Into the corner they'll go with it. Now back out here for Hunter. Hunter has it again. In here for Brandel. He'll spin it over to the near side here for Peters for 2. Wouldn't go. On the rebound, it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it went off the hands of Charles. And so it'll stay down here with 47 seconds left. Now inside it goes. Turnaround shot by Hunter. Foul called on Charles. Hunter will go to the line shooting 2. George Hunter at the line to shoot a pair. Let's see how George's foul shooting is tonight. Well, that was a little off. George's second shot much better. 1 for 2. 92-65. Back with it comes Halifax. Wow. Bounced it off Peters' leg, and the ball went all the way down the end of the court. Todd will gentlemanly like go get it. Went off his leg, and in fact, it turned his right leg black there, I think. Oh, no, that's a patch. Okay. 22 will inbound. Pass over here into the wing. Young fella goes to put a shot up, wouldn't go. Return shot, no good. Brandel with a rebound. And back come the Trojans with the final 30 seconds now. Ticking away. Into the corner it goes. Here's Hunter looking to pass one out on the side here for Gunderman for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes right back here for Peters. 17-foot try. Wouldn't go. Rebound back again. Peters will track it down on the far side, but then it goes out of bounds over there. And it will be Halifax ball. Charles will inbound it. Fires one over here now, and going down the court with it here is that number 15, Chubb, with 8 seconds left. 24, fires a shot up and in, good. That's at Wilbert. 4 seconds, 3-2. Lentz better fire one up quickly. This is good if it goes. Oh, I thought it was going to go, but it didn't. And the game comes to an end. Final score, Halifax 94, the Upper Dauphin Trojans 65 in the opener here. It was a tough opener for UDA to have to play the Halifax Wildcats in the season opener. Was not an easy task for anybody because they are one good basketball team. A lot of speed, some height inside, and they just roared all night long, and the Wildcats really never looked back. Trojans never got her untracked, and Halifax a deserved win. And so Trojans will go out next Friday and see if we can do a little better this Friday evening somewhere. And I'm sure we're going to win a lot of ball games this year, but Halifax is going to win an awful lot of ball games. So there's your final score, 94-65. Trojans go 0-1 on the season. Halifax, of course, with their first win, 1-0. That'll do it. Good night from Halifax. Catch you later.